Hello everyone, this is the Underdog, aka the German Viking, and I wanted to cover a story from One Angry Gamer. Mortal Kombat movie race swaps Raiden and Melina. The upcoming Mortal Kombat live reboot has cast various characters for the key roles in the film. Well, color me surprised. Why am I not surprised that yet another movie does this? They have done it with the Eternals, where there's only one white male lead. They gender swapped and race swapped them. I it why should people even bother watching these movies? There's a reason why sales for these movies are going down. Hollywood is about like 10% down from year to year, including Chinese Canadian actor Lu Lin as Liu Kang and Mehcad Brooks as Jax Briggs. While those two casting choices may not seem too bad, it gets a lot worse for Raiden and especially Melina, as both characters have been duly race swapped, which should be to the disgust of any real Mortal Kombat fan. Yeah, I wouldn't. Small criticism to Billy D. Otherwise, the paragraph is fine. I don't like the real argument. You're not a real fan. Because you can use the no true Scotsman fallacy. Bloody Disgusting is reporting that Sissy Stranger has been cast to play as the razor-sharp-mouthed mangler and clone sister of Kitana Melina. You might note that there's a pretty big plot discrepancy here, given that if Sissy is Stranger is black and Melina is a twin sister of Kitana, that means Sissy is either pulling double duty as Melina and Kitana, or they would have to hire another black actress to play as Kitana. Yeah, so now they're race swapping two characters. Brilliant. Fair enough. I'm not that familiar with the lore of Mortal Kombat. I've played two of them. Not playing Mortal Kombat 11 after the stunts they've pulled. Either way, which way, the entire thing is already screwed from the start. How is this even going to work? From a storyline perspective, there's no way to do Melina without Kitana, and if they do Melina without Kitana, how are they going to explain her presence? And what's more, how are they going to include any kind of narrative cohesion to the story if Melina and Kitana are two different races? Yeah, these are good questions. But that would mean Hollywood even cares about the source material. See, that's the thing. The typical centrist will handwave away the race swap and make up some asinine excuse that race doesn't matter because they're Edenian, yet they'll jump through hoops to justify why NetherRealm Studios and made Quintana look like an unsightly Chinese woman in Mortal Kombat 11. Tadanobu Asano as Raiden is slightly more forgivable in the casting department, while he's absolutely nowhere near as iconic as Christopher Lambert, and it's obvious they've race swapped Raiden from being portrayed as a white god to a Japanese man. Maybe with a giant wicker hat covering his face and some speech coaching, Asano can maybe pull off the role, but I doubt it. Yeah, I'm still on the principle: never race swap or gender swap characters. Just stay true to the source material. That's just my stance on it. It would have made more sense to get an accomplished older white actor like Mads Mikkelsen or Jeffrey Rush. Well, that would make sense. That would just make too much sense. It would have been much better suited for the role. Again, expect a lot of defenses for Raiden's waist swap from the typical centrist who will berate anyone for wanting characters in the live-action movie to actually look like how they were depicted in the game. You know, sort of like Paul W.S. Anderson's 1995 flick, which is still hailed as the best live-action video game adaptation by real gamers. Again, a small criticism: don't use the no true Scotsman fallacy. It's not really. Otherwise, it would be a good argument. The casting was pretty much perfect, save for Bridget Wilson, but this redo already off the wrong start, and the casting looks like something for a CW show. Yeah. Anyway, this upcoming movie is already going to be trashed since they've race swapped key characters right out of the gate. It's impossible for real fans. Again, not to be nitpicky, You shouldn't use that. Fans of video games like myself to get excited when you are, or you can already see the leftist agenda rearing its head. Expect any kind of pushback to be met with producers, writers, or the director making some embarrassing social media posts justifying the race swap, just like what Lauren Hisrick did with the race swap in casting for Netflix The Witcher. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm just waiting for these people to shit on their audience. This is just my expectation from Hollywood and these elitist assholes that look down upon anyone that has slight criticisms of what they're doing. It's bad enough that the Mortal Kombat 11 was a degenerate cesspit of a left-wing propaganda, from Jax's woke ending to all females looking like broken down prostitutes who had their face hit with their bricks after sniffing a line of cocaine off of them. Jesus Christ. The whole thing was a visual and thematic farce, but I guess it's only fitting that they're already messing with the casting for the live-action film to coincide with the game's already converged agate-prop. Let's see what people actually have to say about this. Never ends here. Hong Kong. Yeah. I mean, current year Mortal Kombat. Yeah. Leftists once again proving that diversity really means that adding a black person, God forbid you have too many Asians, like how universities discriminate against having too many Asians in a role and be accepted. I don't even know what to say anymore, because this happens almost in every goddamn movie. Either it be a movie based on books, a movie based on video games, or any sort of source material like comic books. Yet they have no trouble changing the characters just because they want to or fulfill some diversity quota, which doesn't make the game any better in any instance. Why is it so hard? There are plenty of actors that can fulfill these roles and still be true to the character. I'm so sick of now. I'm no longer just accepting that these companies are just hiring people based off diversity when they claim they are the best person for the role. I call bullcrap on that. There are plenty of people that are more than good enough for those roles. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye.